What is up, everybody? It is your boy Razorbacks rolling after a long vacation, after a long trip to Omaha, just like going on a trip from Missouri, Branson, Missouri, Springdale, Arkansas, to Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Omaha, Nebraska, to Columbia, Missouri, and then to St. Louis, and then to Cape Girardeau, and everywhere. I'm finally back home. I finally get to do my predictions. So without further ado, let's get started. We got the Florida Gators up next. The Florida Gators were a disappointing team from last year. Team finishing 6-6 overall, losing their bowl game, finishing 6-7. Dan Mullen got fired, but let's not. They have a new coach, Billy Napier, and they got Anthony Richardson at quarterback. So we'll see what happens. But without further ado, let's get on with the schedule. So they open up with the season with a really tough opponent with the Utah Utes. Utah is expected to be a college football playoff contender coming into this year, or at least a dark horse. But the reason why Florida will win this game but Utah has a really great team. They are a really good team, and this could be hard, but I'm going to take Florida for the upset. One reason why, because the Florida game is at home, and Utah's a Pac-12 team, and the Pac-12 is always overrated every year, so I got the Florida Gators winning, starting off 1-0, and then they get Kentucky at home. You all know what happened in Lexington last year. Kentucky won 20-13. I think Kentucky will do the same thing in Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, and it's going to be an L for the Gators. Then they get USF. Last year they went on the road and beat them, blow them out. So I don't think that's going to change. The USF is not going to be a really good team coming in this year, so I expect a win for the Gators. And then on the road at Tennessee. I don't know. Tennessee is going to be a real tough opponent next year. So, you know what? I got the Gators losing on the road to Tennessee. Tennessee finally beats Florida. And then they get Eastern Washington. And Florida's 2-2 with this tough schedule. But the good news is they get Eastern Washington, an easy opponent. That should be an easy win. They get Missouri. Missouri's not expected to do good next year, so give me the Gators on the win now. They're 4-2. And then they get LSU. Even though LSU has been bad for the past couple of years, they always find a way to beat Florida. And I don't think this will change. I think the LSU will find a way to beat Florida again. And then they get Georgia. Georgia's just a really good team. Florida, if you actually, back 2 years ago in 2020, Florida used to be on Georgia's level, but now that's not good. That's not the case anymore. So Georgia will get the win, starting off a 4-4 season, and then on the road at Texas A&M. That is going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem for Florida to handle, and I think Texas A&M will get the win. This is a tough schedule, but the good news is your last 3 games are pretty much easy. South Carolina, they got Spencer Rattler and Shane Beamer coming in, but I think the Gators will take the win. And then on the road at Vanderbilt, Vanderbilt's not expected to do good, and they're going to get the win. That means they're off to a bowl game, and they could finish 7-5 if they beat their rivals Florida State, and I think they will. I think the Florida Gators will finish a season off 7-5. Going 3-5 in the conference. So, first year under Billy Napier, I got the Florida Gators going to a bowl game at 7-5. I think the Gators are going into rebuild mode. It's going to be fun. Can't wait to see what Anthony Richardson does. But this schedule is brutal. But there's a lot of fun in there. Can't wait to see what Anthony Richardson does. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.